There's a look at a capacity crowd that's been anxiously awaiting the start of this one. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And remember now, this is only a 5-game series, so this is an elimination game. And I think that anytime a team's season is on the line, well, they've got to play with a sense of urgency. So I think that's exactly what we're going to see here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who's the one to watch, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He's made a difference in this series so far. Already with 2 home runs to his credit, he looks really locked in at the plate, and I think he's got a good chance to keep that hot hitting going.
Lance McCullers is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
He got the win in his last start, only gave up 3 hits and pitched well into the ball game. Going to try and do the same thing here.
And with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who is athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
Steve Cook gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And I think these guys come into Game 4 with the mindset of, hey, let's put these guys away so we don't have to deal with any kind of a Game 5. Their win in Game 3, that was so huge, especially being on the road. So they know they can win here. The question is, can they do it twice in a row?
Iwamura will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Elmer Colon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Nationals, second baseman, Elmer Colon.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Anthony Rendon will get his first opportunity here in Game 4, and you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this.
1-1.
And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, accuracy is always appreciated with umpires, and Fillmore, he's no exception. He'll miss one here and there, but it's really pretty rare from what I hear.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Yelich going back at the track. The wall. Gone! Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, there are curveballs that have some pretty good bite to them, and then there's some hangers. And this, folks, well, this is a hanger. And you can see his eyes light up on that one. That's a mistake pitch if I've ever seen it.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Right fielder, Bryce.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
One out now.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Harper running from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Luis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Marlins 0. Leading off the inning, Alonso Luis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
And we're going to see a lot more of this, because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Two and one.
2-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Chris Perez is on deck.
Hey, see you rip it up there.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle out there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Chris Perez gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
You know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Red fly right here.
Now a throw over to first.
He's good.
And he'll get back in safely. Another look to first. And the runner back. Yet another check on first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Oh, baby, see it drive it.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
A 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1.
What's your pitch? Drive it right here. Come on,
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Jay Fink will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Hey, have a good rip.
0-1, here it comes. Nope. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Castillo looks up.
Go two.
And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His second home run of the series. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Batting 7.
Stepping in now, Kevin Bain.
Kevin.
He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, they put the measuring stick on that last home run, and it came up 403 feet. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Come on, big guy.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Here we go, kid.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Ball,
3-1.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting count.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Xander Bogaerts into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now to the plate, David Altman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there. Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
You got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
That's ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Let's ride. Let's go right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Ball 3.
And that misses up and in.
I got
3-1.
3 balls.
Well,
1
it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
Guy, what do you say?
Swing, strike 2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Yonder Alonso will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
First baseman.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you gotta figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, here we go.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Rusney Castillo will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
1 ball, 2
And the
strikes.
slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone.
3.
All that can do is tie you up.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. John Iwamura gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Ozuna. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Kareem Higgins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
I got the count.
Down
1
and
and 2.
away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
Got
the
it.
throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Christian Yelich is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Center
And
fielder.
guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Ball that
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's a great swing there.
The batter.
Leading off an inning,
Left fielder.
it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Come on, baby. One time. Here we go.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
And this third inning starting out about as poorly as the second inning did.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out. Wait for your pitch up there.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey, you got
Swing
it.
and a miss as he
1 and
pulled the
2.
string on him, 1-2.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
This is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Into the box, Steve Cook. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid.
Come on, big guy,
If you
one
do
time.
hit him,
There you go.
big deal. Get the next guy.
Here we go.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If they can lay off that curveball, get into better hitters counts, they're going to see more fastballs, and that plays to your advantage as a hitter. You want fastballs and fastball counts.
All right, one time right here.
In there, 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Castillo is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
And now looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. Now, sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with two away.
Coming to the plate now, Alonso Luis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Two out here and a runner at second.
Let's go, kid.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Drive it right here.
3-1, here it is. And the count will be full. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Into the box now, Chris Perez. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece. Lance McCullers digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Lance McCullers.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he is in there. So an unfortunate turn of events for him here as he's going to be forced to leave the game due to injury. And hopefully it's nothing that keeps him out of commission for too long. Nick Franklin is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing shortstop, number 2, Nick Franklin.
Elmer Colon will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
The batter.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, it was a 2-strike breaking ball that he hit out of here, so we'll see if they go a different direction if they get him to 2 strikes again.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in the 2-2 ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now. I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. chopped weakly to the left.
There you go, roll it up.
The second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Kind of lucky to get an out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Hey, 2 here.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Here we go.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Yelich. And that's the third out. One left for Washington. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Jay Fink is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Catcher, Jay Fink.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Let it rip, let it rip.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. In the dirt here, but a nice pick by Alonso, and they get the out at first.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
In now, Kevin Bain. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee-high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Castillo's after it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
You can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
At the plate, Nick Franklin, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
And, looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Gets in there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Brian Dozier is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Brian Dozier.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, no outs now, none.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Ball tie. 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Changeup. Called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Perez gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 38, Rusney Castillo.
Rusney Castillo in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Now, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
In there, no balls and a strike. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Hey, 2 down.
Standing in now, John Iwamura. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Come on, guys.
1-0 count. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Come on now. Gotta hold him here.
Into the box, Kareem Higgins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
You out there.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall.
Nope.
Too high. 1-2.
Count.
Very
1 and 2.
tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
One and two, here it comes. Line. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I think that man right there will tell you.
43.
This curveball's a mistake with 2 strikes. Look, he leaves it up. It's right over the middle of the plate, and it's hammered for an RBI single.
Lance McCullers will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
The 0-1 delivery. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We played 4 full. It's the Nationals 3 and the Marlins 2. David Altman heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
In is Christian Yelich. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
There we go.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Change up inside. They lost him. Ball 4.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Need you right here, one time.
Ball,
Up top, it's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we got a fastball count, and we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
Runners on the move for second. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
Let her rip right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
All right, now you've got a 3-2 count, one away, and a guy that can handle the bat up there, you got to be running.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of the secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Into the box now. Steve Hey! As he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
It's your pitch. Right here.
Flying toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Take a turn. Look, look, look.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When you're a hitter, there's only 2 times where you know for sure you've got a hit. One is when you hit one into the seats. It feels so good. And 2 is when you split the outfielders like that. Right off the bat, you know it's a double. The only thing in your mind, can I go for 3?
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both the left-hander and the right-hander throwing.
Let it fly now.
In now, Alonzo Luis.
All right,
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. PK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well,
This will sort of make you think a little bit.
Number 19.
Hit a guy with runners at second and third already? Guys don't always take too kindly to that.
So stepping in, number 19, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now. Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Wait for a good one. Grab it, kid.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Right, let's go, kid.
Trying to hold the lead. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Harper. And that retires the side. Marlins leave all 3. They trail 3-2. Elmer Colon comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Elmer Colon.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Luis on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, and I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
Anthony Rendon strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Bryce Harper will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good ground ball, 10-2 for you right here.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Ball's there, and he is out at second base. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that range. It's not even close.
Brian Dozier will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around.
He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the third long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a two-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
2 outs here.
Here's Yonder Alonso.
First baseman, Yonder
As he will look at a
Alonso.
first-pitch fastball for ball one. That last home run, estimated to travel 431 feet. That is a long one.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Rusney Castillo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And you can see the reaction on the mound. He's saying there is no way that pitch was outside. It's a call I've got to have. Got to put that behind you, though, and move on.
Hey, come on now.
Rusney Castillo steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And now, with him really starting to labor out there, I think he just wants to get out of this thing.
And even if he does, that might be the last we see of him.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. A runner on first with 2 away. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Nope. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle. Count remains full. 2 out with a man at first. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Guys, that's just an amazing at-bat right there. All that guy on the mound wants to do is find that one put-away pitch and get him back in the dugout. But try as he might, he never could find it. He winds up not only losing this guy, but taking up a big chunk of his stamina to do it.
Now the Marlins skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Nate Carnes is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. John Iwamura digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Swinging bunt to the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5 innings complete. Nationals on top, 5-2. Jay Fink will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. On his way to pitch number 100. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that last pitch puts him at 100, so that probably makes this his last inning, even if he makes it all the way through.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
Here comes the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Hey, I ripped that up there, huh?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Put a good swing on it. Here we go. Get your pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sinking liner toward left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Not an easy play out there. You hear that phrase, make sure your first step is back. But he might have got fooled there just a little bit, because this is a big swing, but just a little looper. He manages to charge straight in and make the play.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Stepping in now, Kevin Bain. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Iwamura sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Let her rip.
Into the box, Nick Franklin. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching here.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it's a 5-3 game now.
You can tell he was making a concerted effort to keep the ball down against this guy, but you just can't keep it down forever, and he finally got a pitch he could handle.
Your attention,
Schroeder will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Doug Schroeder.
To short. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins 3. Brian
please.
Ellington will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Brian Ellington.
Kareem Higgin will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6.
Catcher, Kareem Higgin.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, no one down here.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Hey, let's go right here.
1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
The 1 and 2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know what he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Anthony Mosher will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mosher.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman
Elmer Colon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
No, that's
Low
down.
for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
We got 2.
That's wide, 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Two-one, here it is. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, third baseman,
Anthony Rendon will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
We got two down.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Pitch out.
Counts 1-0.
Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Tap fouled at home plate. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins 3. Jason Shreve is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
45, Jason Shreve.
Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
One more time. Right
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Marcell Ozuna stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Sent on the ground out to second. Cologne has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Sam Rucker will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Sam Rucker.
Bryce Harper digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score.
Bryce Harper.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Yeah, plays it first. Plays it first.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. You might want to stay away from that pitch in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, well, whatever that was, he's lucky to get another chance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Full count. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. A quick out number 1.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Brian Dozier will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Here we go now. Let's go.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Vance Worley will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's Yonder Alonso. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
One out now.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, you know, right now he's just holding on to that curveball just a little too long. This is about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, he's going to make it up to second easily.
One out and a runner on second base. Softly hit out to short. Oh, and this goes right past him. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, I've got to think this is a lack of communication right here. I don't know if he heard him. I got it. Or what, but this should be an easy pop out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
Rusney Castillo stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in.
What do you got?
With a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
And with one away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting 1 on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
John Iwamura steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, too late. Too late.
Ball 2.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher.
Ball inside.
You can't dwell on what just happened.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Yeah.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
No, he's
And
safe.
a dive, but he's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Up next for the
You know he wanted that one.
catcher.
Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Kareem Higgin gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Hey, come on now, guys. Let's hold him.
A 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2-0. And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
He's falling behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. You've got to find it here somehow.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Jason Bates will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Jason Bates.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Nationals lead it 6-3. John Cloud will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
John Cloud.
Leading off the inning, Alonzo Luis. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. At the knees, strike 1.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Shot foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. In now, Chris Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2.
Now
a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher
Jane Fink will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Here we go. What's up for us here?
A pause and the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. This is in the air out to right field. Harper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. And he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Kevin Bain ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Two out with a man at first. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1.
Let's go.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jermaine Huffman is on out of the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 33, Jermaine Huffman.
Striding into the box,
Now
Elmer
catching and batting in the 9th spot.
He drew a walk his
Number
first
12,
time up.
JT Real Muto.
Hey, we got no one.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Now a move over to first. Runner's back.
Keeping him close.
And he reaches for one out of his own and misses rather badly for the first out.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, I'm not trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Here's a look over to first. And they'll dive back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And you know, working inside is great. Even backing guys off is fine when the time's right. But you need to be careful here in the late innings when your guys are already down.
Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. In time to first, and there are two away.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the shirt out at first.
Brian Dozier is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth. first pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
All right, come on now.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Drilled on the ground to short. Ah, way to get dirty. He's out.
He's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Joel Ruiz is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 8, Joel Ruiz.
Nick Franklin will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he lays off for ball one. Shoots this one to first. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. 2 outs away from the victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
JT Realmuto will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Let's go right here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
In is Christian Yelich. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. It's usually a fastball.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Come on, Big John. See it? Got it right here. Let it rip right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 6-3. Good night from D.C.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals: 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.